Ну что, я наконец-таки добрался до игры Kingdom Come Deliverance. И, конечно же, я выбираю жесткий режим. Больше реализма. Рекомендуется игрокам, умеющим вести бой, имеющих навыки выживания в мире Kingdom Come Deliverance. Конечно же, я не имею никаких навыков выживания, но я иду в жесткий режим. Вступление в безумный мир этой игры. Ой, будет интересно, я чувствую. «1403 год». Вот они, селяне.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Шарит мужик, ёпта, как с бабами общаться. По попке дал, все, блядь.
Henry! Get
Это
up
походу
now.
я.
There's work to be done.
Чисто Василий, блядь.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table.
Как же все
Wait, what's
заебало, он думал.
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Шалопай, ёпта.
Morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Мама спрашивает, что мы делали прошлой ночью. Ну, наверное, нам нужна... Я бы ответил, я был звонкой, конечно. Плюс нужна выносливость в этом режиме игры. Такой ты Вася.
I was with
конечно,
Bianca.
говорит.
We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Настаиваем на то, что мы занимались сексом.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right, all right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Давай спросим помощь.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father
ща
needs
батёк
helping with
будет
that sword.
рассказывать. Закончить,
Did
блядь.
Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
Ой, блядь,
No,
случайно.
I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern
Корчма, это,
somewhere,
наверное,
as
место,
usual.
где тусуются. Мои друзья не пьяницы, конечно.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Кутная гора.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help
Короче,
with
мать
the forge.
отправляет
If you
пахать на
made yourself
кузницу.
useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief making so much.
Ну все, идем бате помогать. Ну что, первое впечатление от игры потрясающее. Оно потрясающе. Графика почти стоит на максималках. И просто вот сама атмосфера игры, блядь, просто шикарная. А курсор, так понимаю, должен быть всегда здесь, да? Вот тут курсор, он что это? Что такое?
I feel quite hungry.
Я на самом деле голоден, он говорит. То есть им нужно поесть. Батёк зовет. Ну давай,
Come here, I need your help.
давай.
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
Мы его
Он needs
спиздим,
money,
мы его
да?
не будем покупать.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well,
Мало
you're a
бы
big
убить
lad
ему.
now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the cross guard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And
Вася в
ale.
деле.
Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
В общем, задача в совокупности звучит так. Навести шорох или разъебаться в городе. Выносливости нихуя нет. Так, но он хотел есть. Попытаемся найти еду. Ну что, мы идем в город, я поел. Герою нужно было поесть. Какое-то время я поизучал даже таланты. И как устроена игра. Да. Придется здесь многому чему научиться. Крестьянин, мы его трогать не будем. Так. Ну ты чё, ёпта. Если не убить, я его, наверное, не буду, а то если я ударю, наверное, что-то будет плохое.
Which king do you mean, Master Tobias? The one sitting in some godforsaken dungeon, or the one who holds the key to the dungeon?
These are strange times. Strange and ill-omened. But since I serve our liege lord Sir Radzik, I think you know the answer.
True. But where will Sir Ratzik take the silver? Hardly to Kuttenberg. Now its citizens bend their knees to Sigismund.
Fortunately, that's not my problem. Perhaps Sir Radzik is keeping it at the castle until this old unhappy story reaches its end.
I only hope Sigismund doesn't get an appetite for our silver too.
That makes two of us. But back to business. I'll need 3 wagon loads.
I see your people are working hard. You'll have it tomorrow. Shall we go and drink to the deal?
With pleasure, good man.
Vegetables! Mel, aren't they lovely?
Ну что, идем получать долг с Кунеша. Сейчас, я думаю, там будет интересно. Соответственно, я так понимаю, что здесь... Да, все окей, спасибо. Так, я вот не понимаю, где... Ну, я вышел вот здесь. Вот мой дом, я вышел здесь, именно туда, да. Вот здесь. Мухи нору тут сделаны. Вот Кунеш, наверное. Ну ты чё, бабки гони, ёпта.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Ты чё, ёпта, не здороваешься? Давай ебало тебе набью сразу, блядь. Ты чё, сука? А, бабки гони, нахуй. Да чё, давай еще раз.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
I knew you'd be trouble. Father says if you don't pay up, he'll come here himself and hammer those nails into your hairy arse.
I'd like to see him try. Fuck off, you bastard, or your old man will be pulling those nails out of you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare
Меня
me.
отпиздили, я уже не могу
Где?
пиздить, получается.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure. Farewell.
God!
Так, ну меня отпиздили, то есть вообще максимально. Драться невозможно этим героем
Your
абсолютно.
old man can fuck off too.
Так, ну, наверное, мне надо что-то поесть. Все. Ну, такая история, короче, да. Пока открываем дверь. Закрываем. Ищем быстренько. Тут ничего нет.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Меня отпиздили.
Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Так, ну меня вылечили. Возвращаемся. Забирать свое. Надо вот что-то найти такое, чем можно было бы вырубить этого чувака. Отомстить ему за все, как говорится. За его гнилой базар. Так, отсюда не выйти, я понял.
Everything for the house. Garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best
Hey!
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy.
Now you've got me
That'll make
fucking
you
mad.
cry, and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Is someone there?
all you need to tame others. Welcome, Henry.
Everything for the house, garden and field.
I'll take
Knives, axes, mace,
Я зашел на территорию этой дамы, она у меня преследует. А, и вот она.
thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deed will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might
have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
Теперь я понял, почему нужно было умыться.
Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Krunner shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Пацаны на дело идут.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed
Там
after
какая-то
all
девочка
these years
сидела.
that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
Что тебе нужно?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Это было легко.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Пизделка.
You'll pay for that.
Kurva!
Хуярим его. Хуярим. Куда ты бежишь-то, ёпта? 2 против 1, ёпта. Хуярим. Добивай, ёпта, его. Добиваем до последнего.
Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way.
Тебе что, тоже дать? Бить ее нельзя. Ну, ёпта, не пизди больше. Так, ну что, мы сделали то, что просили наши друзья, отомстить немцу, а теперь идем мстить Кунешу, который недавно нам набил мрожу. Да, чуваки, я вас догнал. Идем бить рожу наглому Кунешу. Двое друзей пошли в обход, а мы идем здесь. Ну чё ты? Демон, я пришел с друзьями. Сейчас еще двое заходят в тыл тебе.
Shit, what's this?
А чё вы уходите? Пацаны.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? Banana Stray not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Yeah, never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz. Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Погнали его нахуярим его. Идем пиздить, ёпта его. Ну чё ты, ёпта?
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk.
Damn! Come here, Lily Liver.
Хуярим четвером типа, ёпта. Быстро было.
Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Все, типы мне помогли. Теперь я иду в хату. Воровать.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Пойдем до батька дойдем. Посмотрим, что там он. Пиво ему холодное принесем. Я так понимаю, надо сразу его принести. Ничего не дожидаясь. Ну ты чё, ёпта?
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Понятно, то есть пиво, блять, не нужно холодному, да? Скоро ночь наступит, вот
God be
интересно.
with you, Henry. God almighty. Has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes? Good luck then. See you later. See you later.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
серьезные ребятки мы тут встретили. Так, а чё? Надо поговорить с ним, что ли?
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Так, ну жаловаться я не буду.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today,
Сегодня будем шорох наводить вечером. Все, я все собрал. Сливаю сейчас потихонечку.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword
А что я,
today.
блядь, не принес?
Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzig?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
Так я же все принес. Блять. Так, ну что, сейчас мы будем получать урок меча. Я правильно иду вообще? Да. Урок обращения с мечом. Козочки, блять. Видите?
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Ебать, а чему я научился-то на?
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Once again. Nice. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Good. Once again. All right. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Now you're getting it. All right. Not bad. Again.
Что обучение пройдено.
All right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work, And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Понял, брат, будем ебашить, спасибо. А у меня даже меча нет, я так понимаю, что на эту, наверное, блядь, деревню, на эту деревню кто-то нападет, наверное, или какой-то конфликт будет, а то что-то вообще все как-то начинается, блядь, по непонятному. Так, надо бабосы отдать бабине. Вообще все охуенно, спасибо. Где моя дорогая? Это не она случайно? Это не она. Сейчас должна быть порка. Так, а ее нет. Окей, это походу вторая глава уже.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
Ты чё, охуел? Я, блядь, приходил 2 раза, ёпта, блядь.
God be with you, Henry.
Henry's come to see you.
I'll be right back with that.
Ну что, первая глава игры пройдена, я предполагаю. Интересно, понравится тебе?
Do you need help?
О, чужой. Чужие в городе, сэр. Интересно, а тут тип тоже чужой? Давай еще раз. А если с этого ракурса посмотреть? Еще встать вот так. А, ну я понял, в чем смысл. Он все равно это странный тип какой-то очень. У тебя живот прихватил. А если я вот так сделаю? Я ассасин, блядь. Ну чё ты?
What do you think you're doing?
Ну, тоже чужой, блядь. На, ёпта. Ладно. Чужие в городе.
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
С девочками развлекался, наверное.
You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sassau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son.
Good job.
Well done.
Well done.
Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sassau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Окей, батя, ёпт. Короче,
By the way,
понятно.
someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure You and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug.
Значит, мы его
You might
еще
want
раз
to fight with violence,
накажем.
an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Мудрец, ёпта. Ну, показано хорошее отношение отца и сына. Суету наводят на районе. Куют оружие, бля, похуй вообще.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
Это круто выглядит, я скажу.
That's it.
Познавательно.
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Неправда.
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you alright?
Девочка моя. Девочка моя. Ладно, я пошел. Матушка пашет без конца вообще. Держи, красавица.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Ну, потому что она тоже в тебя влюблена.
Will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Можем вы с тобой
Maybe we'll see
сходить.
each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That's so
Увидимся, красоточка, увидимся. Правильно.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those
Вот
days are
они,
gone,
демоны,
sir.
пришли.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Сейчас хуйню натворит.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Ну это и Вася, ёпта.
Once
Скажи
it's
ему.
ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sassa.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Вот начинается.
A messenger.
Пиздарез
He was in
начинается.
a hurry. What's happened?
Вот он, пиздарез, начинается. Внезапно причем как-то все очень. Пришли именно к деревне, блядь, да? Все начинается со стороны деревни. не въебаться. Это как, батя в ахуе с сыном, блядь.
Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Батя сейчас всем пизды должен
I'll
дать.
fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move in, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Пошел моросить, правильно, правильно. Тот момент. Охуеть.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!